Chicago police have launched another investigation into Officer Carlos Baker as the result of our reporting today. Baker was already under investigation for the deadly shooting of his partner in June and an attack at a bar Sunday in Wicker Park. Now, a new probe for what he's accused of doing after the attack. Our Sara Machi is uncovering the new information today. Sarah.
Yeah, Erica, this came about as part of our regular reporting this week. When we went to the neighborhood where this happened, an employee told us someone called their shop, identified himself as Officer Baker, investigating the Sunday bar attack. But that case, he's listed as a suspect in it, not an investigator. And that person asked for access to their surveillance cameras, something experts tell us, if this is the same person, is not something that should have happened. Chicago police are investigating a Sunday night fight at District Bar and Grill in Chicago's Wicker Park. A 29-year-old off-duty officer telling them she was attacked by multiple people, including fellow officer Carlos Baker. An employee at a neighboring business who did not want to be on camera indicated Baker is using his position with police to launch his own investigation. That employee told us Baker called their shop, identifying himself as a CPD officer investigating the Sunday incident, one where he is actually listed as a suspect, and asked for access to their surveillance video. Not through CPD channels, not with a warrant, just directly from his personal number. That employee showed us their caller ID, Baker's last name and a phone number on it, a timestamp 3:01 Wednesday, as news was breaking about the bar fight. We called that number.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Hi, I'm calling for Carlos, and left a voicemail. Minutes later, someone called back, identified himself as Carlos Baker, and asked me if our restaurant cameras are working and captured video of the Sunday event. My name is Sara Machi. I'm a reporter with CBS News Chicago. As soon as I gave him my name and said we were with CBS News Chicago, he hung up.
And officers on medical leave from the CPD do not belong out investigating anything or representing themselves as active police officers. Full stop.
David Harris, a University of Pittsburgh School of Law professor specializing in police issues, who has no independent knowledge of the facts of this case, tells us this is about public trust in police transparency.
What is he doing investigating that? How can that be fair? And one thing the public wants is they want to see the appearance of fairness, and they want to see fairness in action.
We were there in June as Baker arrived at a CPD location to answer questions about the deadly shooting of his partner, Krystal Rivera. Police have said he accidentally and fatally shot her during a foot chase June 5th. Baker was never charged criminally for Rivera's death, but was placed on paid administrative leave afterwards. Prior to the shooting, Baker had been popular on social media, though his TikTok account is no longer viewable. CBS News Chicago investigators have also found at least 10 complaints filed against Baker since he was hired in 2021. They include a variety of allegations, ranging from excessive force to improper stops to unprofessional behavior. We know at least one complaint was sustained by COPA, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability. Chicago police say Baker is on medical leave and has not been stripped of police powers, meaning he has access to things like his badge and his service weapon. But we were also told that any officer of that status cannot participate in investigations. COPA, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, said they are investigating that Sunday fight. And Erica, they have named Baker as a part of that investigation.
Sarah, thank you for staying on top of this new information, especially.
Of course.